That was a lot. Have you ever dreamt of a better version of yourself? You,
I have like
only better
so much to say,
in every
but I
way.
don't know what to say.
My head hurts.
No, yeah.
That was a
Like,
wild ride. Very wild.
I went back to see who said watch this.
Yeah, let's shout them out.
Yeah. Pauly Gomez, you said, please, the substance, next reaction. You got the substance, brother. I'm at a loss of words. I'm at a loss of words.
Besides the ending, let's try and talk about like
The ending was a lot.
The last like 10 minutes was
well, let's talk about like what it's trying to say.
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, okay.
To me it's like about like just like accepting who you are pretty much and like not trying to change, like all these celebrities that take like Botox and all these things and Ozempic and stuff, like using these things to like make you look younger or better, you know. I feel like it's trying to tell you to just be yourself.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not exactly sure.
Well, yeah, I think the
I can agree
idea
with that.
too, like they kept saying, like it's you, right? Obviously, like physically, they're two different people, but
It's the same. Yeah.
and like thematically, it's like if we're going along with what you're saying, you know, it's like imagine celebrities doing so much Botox that they don't recognize themselves anymore. So there's this person out there doing a lot of things. It's like imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
There's a person out there doing all of these things, and even though it's you, when you see it, it doesn't.
You're detached.
Yeah.
From
It doesn't feel like you. Doesn't seem like you. Doesn't look like you.
Yeah.
Or like even like say you're older and that all this stuff has happened, and like looking back at yourself,
Yeah.
like that doesn't seem like you.
Yeah.
You know, to this new version of yourself, like when you're older, like after all that work that you've done, you look at your older self and you're like, that's not even me.
Yeah.
Anymore.
Yeah, and it seems like there's like a lot of shame, like. So let's
and being old.
The idea that they are the same, right? Like the younger version, the perfect version, is looking at the older one like disgusted, right?
Yeah.
So it's like the idea that they should be perfect, right? They feel like they need to be perfect, and they feel this shame when do
it's
something
not.
like eat a chicken.
Yeah.
I mean,
and it's like, and then you look at that flip version of like, you know, when she came out and like saw all the beer and all that and whatnot, like she's looking at it like, I'm older now. I know like what this type of lifestyle can do to you after so long of it, just prolonged, to where she's looking at it like, you know how OGs and like old heads be like, you'll see what's, you know what I mean? Like you live in this fast life at this age, woo, like you're not gonna look like that forever type of vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it even got to towards the end, right, where she was the perfect version, and then stuff started going a little weird, and she was like, "Make me a better me," when she was already the quote unquote better her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think there's definitely like the idea of like eating away at yourself, right? And in order to like keep that persona alive,
Yeah,
she is killing herself.
Yeah.
Right, which is sort of, it's kind of like a pretty simple thing to like put together in that. And there's a lot more layers to it.
But like on a very simple scale. It's,
like simplified, I feel like it's like in order to keep up that persona, she was killing her. It was killing her.
She had to take from herself
Yeah.
to
She's losing parts of herself. She's starting to not.
to continue to stay in that same light. She had to take from her own, from what makes her her. She had to.
Yeah.
I feel like also like there's there's the age aspect of like
Mhm.
older women trying to be younger, and there's also that scene where she's like putting on makeup before she goes out with that dude.
Yeah.
She didn't, but like that aspect of like comparison of like seeing
Yeah.
other people, not even just like younger, but like other people,
Mhm.
like that. I feel like that happens a lot with, I mean, everybody, but like girls especially because they have makeup and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's that like two of those aspects in this.
For sure.
Yeah, I think too, like, even apart from just older women and younger women, I think more so like just themselves. Like, look
Yeah.
at themselves.
Mhm.
Yeah,
They
comparison.
compare themselves with
Right? Feeling like they need to look like themselves.
that.
But you are you. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? That was you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
you're just-
you are still you.
You're still
Mhm.
yourself. You're just
And
older.
then because like with that scene, right, she's the only person she's comparing herself is her.
Yeah.
And they like, you are one. You know what I mean?
I think that's the
Every time she calls, they're like, bro, like,
figure it out.
you're the same
You're the
person.
same person. Yeah.
Yeah.
you know? And I think like thematically, it's this idea that they're one. In the movie, you know, that's made a point and like they are connected, but like they are actively living two separate lives. But I think as an idea, it's like,
There's a cause and effect.
yeah, she's comparing herself to herself, feeding the other version of herself, right? The other version is feeding off of her. But there is no separation. So it's just this like idea of, like I said, when the other one came out, it was just pure ego.
Yeah.
Like-
That's why it was like
Everything, the way it was filmed, everything about it was just like,
everything was heightened.
everything was like a movie
Yeah.
shot,
Yeah.
like fucking when she lived her life.
Slow mo
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Close ups.
super bright lights and all that. Yeah.
And at the same, like that's her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's
what I'm
that's
saying?
her mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
That's her.
that is
That's her mind, just with a younger shell.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
And because she is that way, when she sees this version of herself, it like,
She feels like she can't keep up
yeah.
with the mindset.
And instead of it working out, because it could have worked out,
Yeah, if they would have
they would have
like
teamed
like
up.
the
If they would've
guy
teamed-
said,
yeah,
like,
if they
you
would've
have a equal balance,
Stick to the script.
yeah,
Yeah.
you could do that forever because all you got to do is just regenerate until obviously like she
Yeah,
dies or something.
The ego took over.
Yeah,
The ego took over.
Because even the moment when she's trying to terminate herself,
She couldn't.
she was like,
Yeah.
as soon as she seen they're gonna love you, she's like, oh wait, but
She was like, her
I
ego
need
was like
this.
this. Yeah, I need
Yeah.
this. I need
like
to
'cause
feel.
she knows that's her
Yeah.
still being loved. You know,
Yeah. That's
it's
tough.
crazy.
It's
even
wild.
though it doesn't feel like her, she's like disconnected from it.
She knows it. It
It
is.
doesn't seem like she's experiencing it. She knows that she's loved.
And it was her choice to go to start this to begin with, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? The crazy, Fred, bro. Like, I know he was a very small part of the movie, but like just that with her specifically, like it didn't even have to do with Fred, but just like the thought of her comparing her to herself and feeling like she's not pretty or not this or not that was so like it makes so much sense in like real life, because you see women or even like dudes in the industry like Hollywood and whatnot that like will do certain things or whatever, and it's like, bro, people like genuinely love what they like. Fred was like, he's seen her since 10th grade and was like, yo, he was looking at her like, you a baddie. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying
He
to
said,
see
"You're
what,
still
yeah,
beautiful."
like, I'm trying to see what's up right now. And then she over there going back and forth through the mirror, like, she didn't feel good enough. But it's like Fred sitting there at dinner, like, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Like, what, you really called me? Like, you know what I mean? It's just like that love yourself type vibe. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta love yourself above all, because like stuff like this happens. And obviously it's a horror movie, but like there's a lot of little like different kind of meanings under the surface of the horror of the film. You know what I mean?
The horror, it could be just like the fact of like how people compare themselves
Yeah.
and how it drives them to change.
Mm-hmm.
I did like how it was filmed though. Like I know we were talking like making fun of how Dennis Quaid's close-ups and stuff were like crazy,
Yeah.
but I kind of like that. Like it makes you feel like
It makes you feel uneasy.
yeah, uneasy.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah.
A lot of the time, whenever they would do close-ups on him or like other stuff, it makes you feel. It's like some movies you could watch and you don't feel certain ways
Yeah.
by the filmmaking, but this it really makes you feel certain ways.
Yeah.
Like even with just her dropping her like medicine in the water cup,
Mhm.
like just like simple things like that, I really liked.
Yeah. I did like the different scenes that they had with the colors. I feel like every time they showed a color, like the color popped.
Yeah,
Like the hallway was like super bright, like orange reddish.
Yeah.
Even with like when she wore that coat, every time she wore it, it was like that was the only thing that was like
yellow.
yellow, and it was like popping on the screen. Like there were other colors around, but like that color popped.
It's funny because like the coat is like another like whichever version of her that it was, that coat was like
It was the
this is
thing.
my coat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it
I
was,
mean-
and like I always like I kept thinking of like the very beginning when it was just the egg, like, and it was like that color. It was like I
Yeah.
just kept picturing that, and like I don't know, maybe that's what they were wanting to us to think. But that's every time I saw the coat, I thought about the egg
The
in the
egg.
very first scene. Yeah.
there was a lot of egg references.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bro, that's okay. So when she was in there angry cooking,
Yeah.
the way that was filmed too was like wild because
Yeah.
like it's a horror movie, but it's just not really horror. It's not scary. It's not until the end that we even get like real like harsh
Horror.
like gore
Yeah.
and things like that. But that scene in the kitchen was filmed like a horror. Like she was a murderer.
It was
killing, like,
tense. Yeah. It
you know what I
was.
mean? Everything she was doing, almost like you could imagine in a scary movie, somebody in a
And she would-
slasher film,
You could see her starting to like lose her mind too.
like stabbing somebody, going crazy, killing somebody.
Bro,
like-
she had that shit in the eggs, just moving around. It was splashed on her face. She was just like, yeah, such a good family, huh? Yeah, like
Yeah. Also, like how you're saying, like it was filmed like a movie. Whenever you would switch to the younger version, I noticed like the color temperature and like the color palette was a lot like colder with her,
yeah,
especially in the beginning. But like when it went to the younger version, it was like
It was, like,
brighter,
chill.
like
Yeah.
kind of like
it was the glitz and the glam.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the sun was always looking like
Yeah.
the sunset.
hmm
It was a little bit warmer.
That's another thing with colors, though. Is like it's always color, color, color. But when they're in that room, it's just white,
Yeah,
just white walls
It-
and white light,
It isolates.
and it almost
It
feels like-
isolates you into
it's
looking
like a
at
different
one.
universe.
yeah, it
almost.
almost feels like it's a whole different place.
And not in reality, but like in their reality, like they are in a completely like it. You know what I mean? Like that, what they're doing, their battles and all that they had going
Yeah.
on in that room, like nobody else knew about.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then like dark too because they're in that room.
Yeah,
on
the
that
little back.
side room.
Yeah,
It was a lot.
it was.
Yeah.
The
That
last-
ending was a lot. Bro.
the ending was wild. I did like how they kind of tied it into how she like they started with giving her the star and then she kind of like
ended on it.
died on the star.
Live by the star, die by the star.
It was kind of
bro.
cool, and it was like pretty much the exact same shot, like that overhead view.
Yeah,
That was pretty cool. But yeah, the ending was wild. Like
Yeah,
it took a turn, and it took her like a very quick turn.
it was like But even that idea of like the final one, the
Yeah.
combination of the two, like she's like, this is me. It's just me. Like this.
She said, "I'm Elizabeth. I'm Sue."
Yeah. Like at the end of the day, like she became something that like neither her or anyone could recognize.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like with people that
Yeah. Like
take or use like Botox and stuff,
Yeah.
like
like extreme
yeah.
Botox.
Because
Yeah,
like with
they
the
just
younger
go
version,
overboard with it. Yeah.
like she was loved, right? Everybody loved her.
Yeah.
She hated her, but everybody else loved her. The older version, you know, people didn't really care about her as much, things like that. But this new version was just she didn't look like herself. She didn't feel like herself. She wanted to be like accepted, but it was so far gone at that point. The and it's also how like dramatic they all are. Like they immediately just said, "Shoot her!"
No, yeah.
Yeah.
The monster.
Like
And then they all went up to like confront.
yeah,
Like and like
Started beating her up.
Yeah,
like it just shows though. Like I mean, especially in that kind of a world where you're
the eyes are always on you.
where your eyes are on you and
One little mishap.
your image means so much. Like
Yeah.
you are treated like that when something happens. Like
They were canceling her
it's
basically.
easy to go back to like Britney Spears, bro,
Yeah.
and like think about how like when she started to lose herself.
But people were talking crazy about her.
Yeah. Or even like apart from the kid stuff, because
That's a whole
but with Michael Jackson when he started to like
change
and things
and-
like that, like
Yeah, people were
he
talking
was
crazy
like
about him.
yeah, I mean his nose fell off or whatever.
Yeah.
Like people were just going in on him so hard, and it's like they treat you like that. They really do. You know, if you're not perfect, then you're nothing to them.
That's wild. That was a interesting entry. That was in 2023?
Yeah.
I thought it was 2024 because it was in theaters recently. Maybe it could have been like the
The
Cannes
Canes, that's when it
Festival.
premiered in Canes.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Gotcha.
it's been like under the radar. It's not like
Yeah.
advertised a lot.
Yeah, because I didn't even until we saw that comment. That was the
Mhm.
first time I even heard of it. We got ratings. Honestly, I'll give it a solid. Like, man, I don't want to be like.
I feel like my rating is gonna be low because
I say 7.5,
I was gonna say something like
7.5, and only because, well, not only, the movie was good. Like 7.5 is not terrible, but I'm not a big like. I don't like super gory like slasher like, you know what I mean? And the end was just like it was a little much. It was a little
Yeah.
much. Like that's all I'll say.
But like it's hard for me to give it a rating because I feel like maybe I'm still processing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like off rip, I probably would have said like a 7.
Mm-hmm.
But like I feel like I haven't really taken it in all the way yet. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like there's still so many things to think about that. You know, man, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. Like, damn, what was that about? You know what I mean? Like,
You'll wake up tomorrow with a face on your shoulder.
I mean, like they do, because there's certain things that are like that scene when she freaks out, right?
Yeah.
Because she's super self conscious, so she thinks that something's happening, and did it or did it not? I mean, I don't know. And the way I see it is like I don't think it did. I think she just freaked out
Yeah.
because she knew what she was doing,
Uh-huh.
right? And like she wasn't supposed to be using it like more than
So it, like, got
what she
to her?
was. And I think she started to think like of the consequences of it
Mm.
and became aware and then insecure of that.
Yeah.
So like, especially because like we're saying, like she has to be perfect. Like that's what she sees herself as. That's what she thinks people see her as.
Yeah.
So the thought of that not being true, like, freaks her out.
Right.
So there's like a lot of things in here that are really good.
Yeah. I was gonna say
I
like
mean,
I liked it.
and so like, I mean, 7's not bad,
That's what I said.
but I
7,
feel like
yeah, it's not.
it's just a lot to take in, and I don't think I've taken it all in yet.
Yeah.
So as of right now, I guess I'm out of 7. Especially with the end, the end was kind of overwhelming,
Yeah.
almost. Like
That's why my rating was my rating.
I feel like I have to like maybe watch it again or watch the end again, or I feel like this is the kind of movie I need to go back and watch
a deep dive.
another time.
You know, deep
Yeah.
dive. Or yeah, like a watch a video of somebody explaining, like, you know what I mean, that type of
I gather my
see
thoughts.
some things maybe you missed.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Now that like I have a better idea of front to end, you know, I might be able to pull a lot more ideas together watching it from front to back.
Yeah.
I would give it an 8 because, I mean, I was leaning 7, but I mean, because it's a good movie.
It is.
The
Yeah,
acting
it
is good. The filmmaking is good.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna give it an 8 just because I respect the ending. Like I respect what they were going for and how crazy it was, and like it being greenlit to be made. You know.
Yeah.
I think that's why I like A24 so much is because
It's
majority of their
wild.
movies are wild,
Yeah.
and this was wild. It's not A24, but like I feel like A24 opened the doors for these type of movies nowadays.
To feel free to do it.
Yeah, just do whatever they want. Because that was wild.
Yeah. I do respect that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll give it an 8 because Margaret Qualley, she's good.
Yeah.
Demi Moore, she did good in this.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a weird movie, but I'd give it an 8.
Yeah. Respect the hustle.
Yeah,
I mean, they did it.
creativity.
Yeah, it was creative. It definitely
And what it's trying to say.
yeah,
Yeah, it's definitely like
it was good.
yeah.
We definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Enjoyed it.
it's just crazy.
Yeah.
It was wild. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's just one of those movies that the theme is right there. You know what I mean? Maybe we're off here and there a little bit, but like the idea of the theme is very
Yeah, we understand.
It's there,
to
yeah,
get. Like
for sure.
it's definitely there for you to see, and it's dressed up in extremes,
Yeah.
right? Because I feel like it fits though. Like
Right.
the extremity of the concept is
Yeah.
like fitting to the extremity of how it feels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I feel like I mean, it goes together really well.
Yeah. I'd be curious, like now that I'm like thinking about it, I wonder like what the split percentage wise of the movie where it was just them in the apartment or like in their house.
A lot of it, I feel like.
I feel like it like at least 50% of it was like just like them dealing with each other and like switching and this and that.
Yeah,
You know
there
what I mean?
wasn't that many like sets.
Yeah, because it was like their place, and then it was the studio,
And then where she would have to go to get
Where she
the
would
stuff.
pick up and
Where
then
she would
that
pick
one
up.
diner.
and then the one diner, and then the ending.
Yeah. Yeah, and then yeah.
Yeah. So it was
outside
like
area.
there really wasn't like there wasn't much movement outside of that.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense though, because I feel like a big idea of it is her dealing with herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like once I like thought about it for a second, I was like, damn, a lot of the movie was really just them in their place
Mm-hmm.
and like the experience of them trying to figure that out.
Yeah. And I feel like if you think about them as one person, like it also, like let's say like literally they're one person, right? And when you piece together like a lot of the things that they're doing, it just feels like guilt or like shame or like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Or things like that. Like like she runs into the bathroom and the boyfriend's like, "Oh, like are you embarrassed that you're having like a girl issue or whatever?" And she's like
Yeah.
yelling like, "Get out."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like one of those things where it's like she just didn't, like, she went in there and then didn't feel like herself anymore.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, obviously it's a woman. So like, I feel like if we're in the terms of women, there's like a lot of moments in their lives where they just
They don't want to be around.
like,
They don't. Yeah.
like they just don't feel pretty. They don't feel like themselves. You know what I mean? And they like, they don't always. It's kind of a weird idea, but like when you don't feel like yourself, like you kind of
You don't want to do nothing.
yeah.
Don't want to be around nobody. Don't want to. Yeah.
And this is, I don't know. There's just a lot. This movie's got a lot in it.
Yes. It was good though. I enjoyed it for sure.
All right. So that was The Substance. You know, it's you, only better. Thanks for watching. It was a wild ride. None of us saw it, right?
Nah.
No.
All
We
first
had
time for all of
ideas,
us.
some of
Yeah.
us,
Yeah.
more than others, whatever, but that was definitely a first time watch for all of us.
Yeah.
And it was definitely an experience. So
Yep.
thank you for
Suggesting it.
suggesting it and experiencing it with us.
Yeah.
We are the Popcorn Poppies. I'm Los Dos.
J Rat.
Milo.
Thank you for watching.
Peace.
Peace.